Good day, I am Liana Guanji Villar from BOM32. For today's video, I'm going to teach you how to clean unstructured data using Excel. To start off, we are tasked to do a tutorial video with regards to this, and since my surname is Villar, the second letter of my surname is I, which falls under A to L. So, we have here a dataset that we can use for executing data cleaning and preparation in Excel. The first step is to separate this data split into different columns using a delimiter. Click the Data in the Ribbon tab, then highlight column A, and then select the Text to Column features. The default is a delimiter, so you click Next. Then, in Delimiters, choose Tab and Comma, since we need to separate the data with a comma. Then click Next, and then lastly, click Finish. Here you can see that the data is already divided, but it lacks a header. You add a header by highlighting the first row, right-clicking, and then choosing Insert one row above. Then, we need to rename the header per column. So that I don't keep on changing tabs, what I did is that I screenshotted the name per columns and then I pasted onto the sheet file. Now that we have already pasted it, let's now try to type it. The column A will be ID number, column B will be name, column C will be position, column D will be region, column E will be sales, column F will be salary, column G will be the department, column H will be the employment type, column I will be the educational level, column J will be performance rating, and then lastly, column K will be the sex. Now delete the screenshotted picture. After renaming each header, highlight column A to L. Double-click in between the columns in any column so that the information will adjust to its space. Now, what we need to do is to clean inconsistencies in the data by using the proper feature in Excel. This feature capitalizes the first letter of each word. As you can see, columns B, C, D, G, H, I, J, and K are inconsistent. To do this, we need to highlight cell M2, then type the formula equals proper. Then click Enter and choose the cell B2. Then click Enter again. To not repeat the same formula for all of the inconsistent data per cell, just drag cell M2 into cell O2, then drag down to copy the formula. And again, highlight the three columns and adjust to its space by double-clicking it. Then repeat the same process for department, employment type, educational level, performance rating, and sex in cell Q2. And again, just drag and drop to copy all the formula. Highlight all the columns, double-click to adjust for its space. After formatting the data properly, we need to copy and paste all the formulated data into its original column under its specific headings. When you see an error in the values, this means the data doesn't match the format of the cell. So, click the clipboard at the lower right portion of the highlighted cells, then choose Paste Values Only. And that was the part for the name, position, and region. Now, we have to do again all of those for the department, employment type, educational level, performance rating, and sex. Again, when you see an error in the values, this means that the data doesn't really match the format of the cell. This is because the cell is formatted. So, Click again the clipboard at the lower right portion of the highlighted cells, then choose Values or Paste Values Only. Then delete the previous data. When deleting the previous data, all you need to do is highlight all the cells and then click Delete. Now, some words and letters or some data are slightly inconsistent even after formatting the data properly. For example, the HR, IT, Masters, Bachelors, Part-time, and Full-time. And in the region as well, the NCR. What we need to do is that click Ctrl F in your keyboard, then click Replace, and type in Find What, the specific word what you're trying to find, and type in Replace with the specific word you want to replace it with. After doing that, click or choose to replace all. We have already done the NCR and region. What we need to do now is for the HR and IT and department, part-time and full-time and employment type, master's, bachelor's, and educational level. So for the second time, again, click Control F, go to Replace, and find HR, replace with Human Resource, and then replace all. As you can see, we have already replaced it all with Human Resource. Next down is to IT. Click Replace, type IT, and then replace with Information Technology, and then click Replace All. Now, as you can see, we have already replaced it with Information Technology, and then adjust to its space. Next is the part-time and full-time. The same process, click in your keyboard, Control F, and then type part-time, and replace it with part-time as well, but this time with a lowercase t in the time. And then click Replace All. And do this step again for the full-time. And down to our last two on the educational level, the masters and bachelors. Find masters with a capital letter S, and then replace it with masters with a lowercase s, and then replace all. And do this again for the bachelors. Now that we have already cleaned up all of the inconsistencies in the data, the final step is to ensure the consistent formatting of the numbers. So go to Home in the Ribbon tab, then find the Number feature. You select the number format to make the financial data easier to read and compare. Do this for both sales and salary. And again, my name is Liana Gwenji Villar, and this is my midterm examinations part 2 output of the course Descriptive Analytics. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoy.